Good morning, fellow vapors. This is Cass back at you with another juice review. Now, today's juice is one I've been trying to get my hands on for a good little while now. I know the shop near me that stocks them have had them out of stock for a fairly long time now, so to get it back in was a nice treat. Now, I meant to try and film this video earlier during the week. I didn't get around to it, and as a result managed to cane most of the juice I'm about to review. So let's get down to it. Today's juice is gonna be the Gingerbread Man. There we go. Let's have a little look. As you can see, the bottle is basically empty, but I have enough in my tank to do this video for you. This, well, I don't really know who this is made by. On the side of the bottle it says manufactured by Ruthless, but is it a Ruthless juice, or is it just manufactured by them as opposed to sort of branded and designed by them? So if you know, I actually haven't been able to really find it online. Yeah, I haven't really been able to find it online, so I'm just going to assume it's been made by Ruthless. Let's check out what they say online. Then we'll have a little vape, then we'll have a little chat. We'll have a bit more of a vape and a bit more of a chat. So, the Gingerbread Man, your favourite Christmas gingerbread cookies topped with icing and dipped in milk. Now, I don't like ginger as a general rule. I like gingerbread, but I don't like root ginger or anything gingery flavoured in that respect. But I do love gingerbread, and I think it works really well as a vape. I'm going to vape it now. I'm going to talk you through the flavours and things, so this isn't so much of a first impression, more of a guide to the juice, I would assume. Today's setup is I've got myself a new little toy here. I have the E-Cig VT75, and on top I have the Dot Mod Petri RTA, full to the brim with Gingerbread Man e-liquid. So let's have a little vape, let's have a chuff, and I shall talk you through the liquid. Alright. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Let's talk through it then. So the inhale is this sort of cakey, gingery goodness. Kind of, it's the sort of gingerbread biscuit which is like one of the crumbly ones, not one of them hard ones where you snap it. They always end up being too bitter. Now this is a proper crumbly Gingerbread Man biscuit, and you get that ginger on the inhale. You get a lot of it, and then as you exhale you get the sort of creamy vanilla-y icing. You get that sort of milky, soft tone on the taste on the exhale, which is really, really lovely. But all the way through, you get this really soft, subtle, but also strong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's not an overpowering ginger, but it is definitely the dominant flavour in this, as you'd expect. It's not that bad. Now, it is worth mentioning one thing. This is a gorgeous juice, but I got vape tongue with this very quickly. I'm talking like 3 or 4 tanks. So I would keep this juice as something to enjoy in the evenings if you're just having a little sit down and a toot, but I wouldn't all day this. And it's rare for me to say that, but I probably wouldn't all day this, just because the flavour disappears and you don't want to waste good juice when you can't taste it. I've done that before, it sucks. So what I've been doing is I've sort of been vaping this in the evenings, sort of first thing when I get up, and then during the day just having a menthol or a fruit vape, and then coming back to it in the evening. But back to the flavours, I think the ginger they've got in this is perfect. I've only ever had 1 or 2 ginger flavoured vapes before. I think one was like a ginger cheesecake, and another one was like a ginger cake, and like a creamy flavour. But never had a Gingerbread Man biscuit before. This is really lovely. So let's have another quick vape, and I shall continue my thoughts on it. They've got that ginger spot on. I've said ginger about 50 times so far, but the bread is really, really good. And then just on the back of that exhale, so you got the inhale, you got the ginger hit, that sort of cakiness. On the exhale, you get the creams with more of that bready flavour, and then right on the back, you get that hint of bitterness that ginger has. And I actually really like that. It's not overpowering, it's not overwhelming, and it's actually not sickly, or not as sickly as I thought it would be when I first tried it. It's a really enjoyable juice. It's harder to get hold of than I would have imagined, considering how popular I believe it to be. And I think this company make another one called THISisCAS, which is like a strawberry cheesecake. So I'm going to try and get my hands on that if I can, fairly soon, and I'll have a go with that. I've only ever had, I think I had 1 toot on someone's vape with it on, and from what I remember, it was quite nice. But yeah, that's the Gingerbread Man. I'll show you that bottle again. It's a really, really lovely juice. Again, don't all day this. I've had it in a dripper, I've had it in a tank. It actually tastes pretty much the same across the board. And I say I've got it in a rebuildable tank now, and it's absolutely lovely. The downside is that the flavour does tend to disappear fairly quickly. I think that about wraps it up for today. I've been Cass. Thank you for watching. This has been the Gingerbread Man. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, hit the subscribe button. Check out some of my other videos. I am posting them sort of 1-2 a week at the moment. I have the world's worst internet connection. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.